Hi everyone, this is Audrey Alison, and I'm creating this intro for my November forecasts just to let you know that there is a technical difficulty and a glitch that I'm going to absolutely blame on Mercury retrograde as my ruler. Mercury rules me, and you'll see that there's a disconnect between the audio and the video on 9 out of 12 of the forecasts, and I'm not sure why because I've recorded them the same way. So I do apologize. If it's hard to watch, I suggest you do it blindfolded. Could be kind of fun. No, you didn't take a handful of peyote and watch them. They're going to be a little out of sync. So I do apologize, but hopefully the problem will be corrected for next forecast in December. And I won't dare bring the computer in to have it fixed until after the Mercury goes direct on November 11th. Take care of yourself. Enjoy the forecast as much as you can, and I'll speak with you next month. Bye. Hi, Aquarius. This is your November 2013 forecast, horoscope, taroscope. My name is Audrey Alison, and I want to thank you so much for all the love you've shown me on YouTube, for liking and sharing my podcast here, and also just for being super supportive. I want to get right into things. Starting off the month, we have on November 3rd a new moon, annular solar eclipse, which is crazy huge, 11 degrees Scorpio, and this activates your 10th house of career. We're coming off the tail end of numerous eclipses this year. We had two in April and May and July and October, and now November 3rd. So, your 10th house of career is the perfect house for you to focus new intentions on what kind of path you'd like to develop in career. The universe is all ears, and a new moon is the perfect time for new starts, fresh starts, beginnings, and intentions. So that kicks off the month right there on the 3rd for you. We also have Venus going into Capricorn on November 5th. And Capricorn for you, Aquarius, is your 12th house. Venus being the planet of love and money, because she rules both Taurus, which is money, and Libra, which is love. So going into your 12th house of spirituality, secrets, intimacies, deeper private thoughts, and inner workings, Venus could be showing you a more inner loving way, how to love yourself internally. And I also want to say this, she's rarely in a sign for longer than a month, and she's going to hit Capricorn and she's going to retrograde. So she'll be there for a little over 4 months in your 12th house of this quieter self. So I feel like you could be loving yourself in a more spiritual way, or finding that you're okay with your secrets and who you are internally. She'll beautify this area, your softer inner self. So this is it feels almost calm to me, her presence in the 12th house, which is a beautiful thing. Now on November 7th, Jupiter retrogrades at 20 degrees Cancer in your 6th house. Jupiter's been in Cancer since June 26th of 2013 and will continue to stay there until July 2014. And in your 6th house, he is the planet of luck and abundance and growth, benevolence, and beneficial goodness. 6th house is daily routines and health and your day-to-day chores and responsibilities. What this means is that you've had a lot of luck in this 6th house, accomplishing tasks, getting the minutia handled in your day, and your health has probably been extremely well because of that 6th house. Now that he's retrograding, I'm not super concerned because he's still such a magnificent planet that even his retrogrades aren't negative. But it could just mean that this area isn't as easy. So if you've put it this way, if your job's physical, your daily routine is physical, you're lifting boxes or crates, and you've not had to wear that back brace because for some reason your health has just been so splendid lately, you don't even get those sprains anymore, well, you might need to put the back brace back on just because he's retrograding and he's given you some treats in that department so far, but he might be slowing up a little bit. It's not a negative thing because he's still with you in that sixth sector until July. But just temporarily he'll be retrograding, so just watch out for those daily chores and routines. Now on the 11th, Mercury goes direct. Yay! 2 degrees Scorpio in your 10th house of career. So your sectors of the 6th house of daily work and the 10th house of longevity career are highlighted in November. So this is going to be a very busy, workful, opportunistic month for you, Aquarius. So let me see. Mercury direct in your 10th house. It's just huge. You're communicating, you're mentally agile, and you're direct about how you're communicating in regards to your career. People are understanding you in the workplace. That's always a good thing. And things might make more sense to you now that you have Mercury direct, these opportunities. You can be deciding which way you want to go if you're given new job situations. So now it's important for you, Aquarius, to pick and choose, to find out what you'd like to do. Now on the 13th, Neptune is also direct in 2 degrees Pisces. I'm thankful all these major hitters are going direct. And Pisces for you, Aquarius, is your second house of money and finances and possessions. So the second house to the 6th house to the 10th house, all money, all jobs, all work, all endeavors and opportunities. And now Neptune being the planet of illusion and disillusion and magic and dreams, now going direct in your second house is very positive for seeing your finances for exactly what they are. You could have had disillusion about how much money you thought you had, but this is a good thing because you're seeing your budget is pinpointed. You are adjusting the check register. You're getting things balanced, and it's just a very easy flowing time in that second house for you. Now on the 17th of November, we have a full moon in Taurus, and that is 25 degrees Taurus. And for you, Taurus governs your 4th house, Aquarius, and that's home and family and foundation and support. So having a full moon there, full moons bring things to a head and a change and a culmination, and you can be having an adjustment in your home. Maybe some people will be living with you that haven't in the past, or you might gain some roommates, or you could switch up what kids are staying where. Either way, having a full moon there in the 4th house, shining and illuminating in that sector, is a positive thing for any family endeavors that you're planning through that time, especially in the mid to latter part of November. Now on the 19th, Chiron, the asteroid I spoke of last month, goes direct, and he is the wounded healer. He's also going direct. Everything in the sky is going that way. 9 degrees Pisces in your 2nd house again. So you're healing through your finances. You're gaining these opportunities. You're making money. You're seeing your money for what it actually is. You're not disillusioned by any of this, and you're healing from it. Chiron wants us to heal, and he's giving you money to do so. So hey, that's a great band-aid, I'd say. So on the 21st, the sun goes into Sagittarius, and the sun shifts every month. It's going to be its Sag's time to shine, but that's illuminating your 11th house of hopes and dreams and wishes and friendships and groups and organizations and clubs. So from 11:21 through 12:21-ish, 12:22, this is the sector that the sun will be shining in, and you can guarantee you'll be very social at that time. It's perfect to have that through the holidays. Aquarians are the signs that love the Christmas tree, love the family get-togethers, and love the conversations that they have, the stimulating, probing intellect that goes on at family dinners and occasions, so the sun will be shining there for you. I'm going to pull some cards for you, Aquarius, because I want to end these readings doing so and to get a vibe about your month of November. So let's see what comes up. Don't freak out. The Death card is the transformation, is the regeneration. It has to do with Venus and Mercury. I want to say both of them combined. Because, oh, we also have a Uranus-Pluto square happening, and Pluto governs this card, so I should have talked about that too. But what I'll say is, there and the full moon itself brings change. So death doesn't mean anyone's dying. What it means is a rebirth and a regeneration. And things could be changing in your fourth house of home, like I mentioned earlier. And that career, the career opportunities. I really see positive changes around you at this time. And the intensity of the Uranus-Pluto square that is triggering right at the top of the month from the 1st, this is just a series and a chain of them that are going to carry through all the way through 2015. They bring an intensity. Pluto, governing the Death card, wants to just instill change in us for the better. And I think that you'll find the choices that you make this month will be for the better as well. I'm going to pull another card for you. The High Priestess. This is me. But it's also indicative of the quieter self. You see how she's like, shh. That's that 12th house activated when Venus goes into Capricorn for you for 4 months. You're going to be reflecting inwardly, but learning some things about your quieter self. And as your High Priestess, I thank you so much for tuning in again, Aquarius, and I'm wishing you a beautiful November. You can find me at audreyallison.com, and I'm also on Facebook at Audrey Allison Astrology and Tarot. I'm wishing you a great month, and I'll see you in December. Bye. Have a sweet day.